Hey guys, welcome to Aerial Allegiance. Today we will be talking about aerial yoga versus aerial arts. I mean, truly, what is the difference? I'll tell you. But first, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy content like this and would like to see more of it. Now, let's get to it. Not a lot of people understand the term aerial, and if they do, they usually associate the word yoga after it. Aerial yoga is a fun way to work out and stretch at the same time. But what's the other one? Aerial arts. And while these two activities may seem similar, don't get them confused. While they both sometimes include a silk-like apparatus and give you a workout, aerial yoga is accessible to everyone. It's low effort and relatively on the ground for most of the activity. Aerial arts, on the other hand, has multiple different apparatuses, and it's more of a high-energy sport. And it's definitely not on the ground for most of the activity. It is entirely up in the air. So let's get started with a little bit of a closer look on what aerial yoga really is. Aerial yoga is a form of working out that combines the use of traditional yoga poses and aerial hammocks. This uses the hammock to suspend part of your body while the rest of you is entirely on the ground. Quoting Sarah Ezrin, a aerialist blogger, this helps people with mobility, especially in the arms and wrists, because sometimes that can limit what people are able to do on the ground. Now, with a hammock involved, no one has to worry about joint mobility or knee pain. The aerial hammock also helps improve blood circulation, mental health, joint decompression, flexibility, stability, and balance. And it's accessible to everyone because it's low impact workout and you're not likely to hurt yourself. Then we have aerial arts. This is a high energy sport that takes time to master, much like any art form. According to Core Collective, another aerialist blog, it requires a substantial amount of strength, stamina, flexibility, balance, control, and grace to master. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that is a lot. This sport branches off of both dance and acrobatics, and it combines the two of them in the air, taking it to a whole new level. There are lots of different apparatuses that this encompasses, including weird ones like the spiral, cloud swing, and chandelier. But the main four apparatuses are the silks, sling, lyra, and trapeze. The silks are the most common, and you've probably seen them in performances all around the place. They're common in circus acts mostly, so you might see it in like Las Vegas or, some other show city with dazzling lights and everything. They involve two separate poles or long arms of fabric that span from the ceiling to the floor. Or, in other words, they're just really, really long pieces of fabric. The performer uses the fabric to manipulate it around themselves to create shapes and do dynamic drops, flips, dives, and twists. Next, we have aerial sling. Now, this is also commonly known as aerial hammock in the yoga world. See, now this is where we start to see some overlap between the two of them. Aerial hammock or sling is one loop of suspended fabric that holds an aerialist's weight. They use this in a similar capacity as silks, but the tricks that are available to the sling apparatus are a bit different than the tricks that are available to the silks apparatus. Also, the sling helps the performer by supporting their entire weight while they work, for the most part, and the silks don't do that. And in silks, an aerialist has to hold themselves up by their strength alone pretty much the entire time. It's really difficult, actually. Then there is trapeze. This one's also a really common one that people see in circus acts a lot. And that, when you're seeing it there, is mostly the swinging trapeze. And that is a facet of it, but there's also what we like to call the static trapeze. This is when an aerialist just performs tricks while standing, sitting, or hanging from the trapeze bar, and it just stands still instead of, swinging back and forth on a point. There are even tricks that involve the performer wrapping themselves up in the ropes of that the trapeze bar is suspended from. And it's actually really cool when you get to see it. Lastly, we have Lyra. Now, the Lyra is a metal hoop suspended in the air that an aerialist uses to perform tricks, using their body to contort themselves around the hoop and to mold themselves into incredible shapes and features for an audience's delight. So yeah, while aerial yoga and aerial arts may seem like similar things or maybe even the same thing to some, they couldn't be more different. Both are great activities for different types of people, as long as you know what you're getting into. Aerial yoga is perfect for someone who wants a more low-impact workout that will help improve their mind and their body, while aerial arts is perfect for someone who wants a high-impact sport with a little more risk involved and a bit of a more long-term commitment. But it's also a little more fun, let's admit it. Now, if you ever hear anyone mixing the two of these up or not even knowing what they are, you can point them in the right direction. I hope you enjoyed my deep dive on the difference between aerial yoga and aerial arts, and don't forget to swing on over to the rest of my page for more videos like these. Catch you later!